Good evening, all you attendees of the 2013 edition of the Terry Kath Tribute. I wish I could be with you tonight, but I know you're going to have fun anyway. Some of you may know that whenever I sing Saturday in the Park, the second verse refers to Terry Kath when he used to play. And I usually look to the heavens when I sing the line about a bronze man still can tell stories his own way. Because my image is of Terry Kath sitting in the band shell in Central Park in New York, playing his acoustic guitar. No one around. It's a memory that is etched in forever, and I think of it and I see it every night that I play Saturday in the Park. So, have fun, and maybe we'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Walt Parazaider, saxophone player in the musical group Chicago. And Terry and I became friends in our teens. And we used to just sit at his house or my house and take solos off of records, me on saxophone and Terry on guitar, when we were pretty driven to learn as much as we could about music, and really to describe the drive that Terry had and the inquisitiveness of what he wanted to learn about his guitar and music. We were on a tour. We were offered a job in Dick Clark's backup band to back up Tom Jones, the Shirelles, Peter and Gordon, Brian Hyland, the Drifters, a whole bunch of acts, and we were going to go all summer long from the West Coast all the way to New Hampshire. And we started the tour in Santa Catalina Island, and it was on the 4th of July, and as young people would, we start thinking about going out and raising a little heck and having some fun and seeing what was going on. And Terry just happened to be sitting on the stage with his guitar, and he was sort of noodling and playing and working on just some scales and everything. And I said, geez, Terry, why don't you come along with us and have some fun? You know, we're going to run around the island and everything before this show and see what's going on. Well, he said, no, I think I'll just stay here. And he was sort of a faraway look in his eye, and he was really into the guitar. So he says, you go ahead and have a good time. So I got back about 4.5 hours later. He was in exactly the same spot, and he was still playing and you could just feel that the warmth he had for that guitar and the love for music come off of him. And it inspired me, and maybe made me a little embarrassed that I didn't practice that day, to play a little bit. But I really have to say that really taught me a lot about his love for music, and what the essence of his whole being was a loving, very musically inquisitive person. And I was very proud and lucky to know him as long as I did.
Terry and I were very close. We roomed together all the time, and we had a lot of fun. He taught me how to play guitar, basically. I just sort of watched his hands and learned the positions, and then, you know, once you learn one position, you can learn it all the way up the fretboard. So that was a lot of fun watching him do that. And on this, like, stage performances, Terry was pretty much the leader of the band. He would figure out what the tempo should be, count it out. He would work on it, you know, just get a groove going and then count us in. And then during the solo sections, he would feel where it was supposed to be, and when we were supposed to come back in, and he would get us to about like 8 bars before we come back into the song, and do his unique whistle, which I still don't know how he possibly could do it, but it permeated any sound. 200 dB, you could hear his whistle over it. And that's how he conducted the band while we were playing. So no hands, just the whistle. So I miss Terry. After Terry passed, we obviously have continued on quite a long way. And he is still with us in spirit. He taught us a lot, and we taught him a lot, I'm sure, as well. But we are brothers forever, and we will see him again.